Hello, beautiful souls. How you doing out there? My name's Loretta, and you're at Mother's Tarot. Hi. And I want to apologize to anyone who's watched the last one. I tried to listen to the last one because my microphone was not in it was off to the side. So it's in front of me, under the camera, so there should be no problem with the audio today. You should be able to hear me, and I'll check it out too. Okay, now, tarot and oracle cards, pendulum and dowsing rods, name a few of my mystical tools. I read the energy on whatever, whoever, and wherever Spirit leads me. You will find a variety of topics and readings on my channel. I want to take a moment to thank my subscribers, my supporters. I'm very grateful for every one of you. And a special welcome to my new subscribers. Thank you. Thank you for being here, trying me out. Okay, now today's video is going to be, I have been, the Pleiadian star system, the highest beings there, which are the Pleiadians and this, well, in that star system, the Pleiadians, yeah. And we are similar in appearance, humans on here, on Earth, and the Pleiadians in the Pleiadian star system, the highest beings in that system. And they want to communicate. So I have got a deck of tarot here, the Clairity tarot, and I've got the Clairity tarot spread. So, and it just turns out to be perfect. And then, and what we're going to cover here, the first message is going to be about our biggest fear and or distraction regarding the higher beings from the other realm. And these beings are in service to the love and light of the one infinite creator source. These are the beings I'm talking to. And the second card I pull will be the message where to focus instead of the card 1, which shows our biggest fear and or distraction. Now the third card I'm going to pull is for the past experience to let go. And I will be laying down an oracle card, an ET oracle card. Now the first one that I am using is from the Galactic Heritage cards. Okay? And then on top of that, another clarifier, the Pleiadian oracle. Okay. And our tarot is Clairity tarot. All right. And then card 4, the message, useful past experience. Card 5, the message, what to cultivate. Card 6, next step is the message. And with the next step, there will be a ET oracle, a Galactic Heritage Cards oracle, and the Pleiadian oracle. And then on to card 7, which is the inner strength, we'll get a message about. And then the final card is outside help or advice. Okay, so there's 8 tarot cards, and in the end there'll be 4 oracle, 2 from each oracle deck. So anyway, let me leave my cards here. All right, so we shall begin. Let's see. So while I'm shuffling, oh, I've also been tapped to start buckling down and getting I'm gonna write a book. And anyway, since I guess the first time I ever heard someone say to me, "You need to write your memoir," was in in the 80s, in the 1980s. You know, probably mid 80s somewhere. And in the last couple of weeks, I've heard that twice, and I heard it more than a few times in between 1980 and present time today. Yeah. So I'm getting messages. So I've ordered a couple of books. They should be here pretty soon to help walk me through how to do this. And they've told me it's important, so I'm gonna do my best, and I gotta get it done. And then with their guidance, as we know, or maybe you don't know, but when synchronicity comes walking into your life, and things just bam, bam, bam fall right in line, I think that is divine guidance. That is divine guidance, and tells you it's on your life path. This is where you're supposed to be at this time. So, and I think, especially in this last 10 years, it's really sunk into me that I pay attention and I recognize it now. I wasn't in a headspace to recognize it before then. Yeah. Some of us are slower than others. I hope you're quicker than I am with that. But if you're one of the young subscribers that I have, watch out for serendipity. The angels are speaking to you, or the higher beings are speaking to you. And but when that happens, definitely the Holy of Holies are reaching out to you. So, with that said, okay, all right, let me cut these, and we're going to start laying out cards here. I hope everyone's doing really good. Remember to breathe. Take 5 minutes a day to breathe. I'm going to lay these out. I'm not even going to look at them until I look at them with you, because I like that. So, get these laid out, and then we'll begin. Yeah, even if you just take 5 minutes a day, go back in time to, I don't know, 60s, 70s, 80s, maybe even the 90s. You know, what's your favorite music that just got you rocking? Do that. 5 minutes a day. It'll raise your vibration. You'll feel awesome. You know? And we all need to raise our vibration right now, because we are all in the middle of a spiritual call to arms. This is just one destination on my journey. So there are a lot. Anyway, it's just a thought to remember. Okay, now I've got the tarot laid out, the Clairity tarot, and now I'm going to bust out oh, please don't let me drop these in the box. The deck is so big it's split in half for the Galactic Heritage. It's got a divider in there. So let me get this going. All right. Okay. Let's see. Yeah. So we want to do this one first, and then I'll pull a Pleiadian oracle that will follow this one. And I did pull out my pendulum and communicate with my guide. Her name is Amma. She's from the Pleiadian star system. She's a higher being. And so just make sure. I mean, I went over all the questions with her, the oracle cards I was going to use. So make sure that we are on track here. Because the energy that I'm picking up, the messages that I'm picking up, would indicate. Come on, Loretta. Just a second here. Sorry, dropped a couple. All right. Would indicate that later this year, over the skies of planet Earth, there's going to be an appearance, a showing, something to get it through our thick skulls. As human beings, we got pretty thick skulls, and we're a little slow going at the evolution. And anyway, so that's what I'm picking up on. Could be wrong. Yeah. None of us are 100% right, and besides that, we're all energy. And those of us that are human, we've got free will here. Our souls have free will. So let's see right here. Yeah. So we can change what's happening for the better or the worse. And anyway, okay, that's that one. So things change, but this is something that's never far from me, this energy. And it hasn't been since 1968. And so I kind of keep an eye on it, keep an eye out for it, keep my ears peeled, and pay attention to who the source that I'm listening to here on Earth. So, because that's important, and it's important to remember too. Now, maybe some of you don't know, but not everybody that we see with our eyeballs are packing a soul. There are energies, there are beings, there are different entities here. And we just need to be aware of that, So that's something I'm always cautious about. Even and especially now that I'm in this tribe of readers, I pay attention and pick up on certain things, So I'm very well aware that we are all instruments that can be used, but then again, like I said, there are those, they look human, and they're not. They may talk like they're human, or not. Luckily, there's there's a whole lot of us. And also, I just listened to John Oliver You know, it was his ET thing he came out with. He did a report on that. Okay, Lord, what was there? Where was I going with that thought? Slips my mind. Sorry. If it comes back to me, I'll tell you. Okay, this one flipped out at me, so I'm putting it out here. All right. And over here. Give it one more, and then we're ready to rock and roll and go into communication with the Pleiadians. These higher beings. This one? Okay. Alright. And I've got the books ready here too, because if I need to, I got no problem in consulting them, because that's where a lot of information is. So, alright. I hope you're still with me. Alright, now, biggest fear and or distraction. This is the Clairity Tarot, the Clairity spread. Oh, quarreling. And loss of trust. We've got the Three of Swords. So the biggest fear and or distraction is quarreling. But it's a union worth saving. Loss of trust. Unhappy where we're at. Well, most people are unhappy where they're at in jobs. So, that is what's being revealed there. And the quarreling in this I'm receiving is about, especially about the UFO-UAP is what they call it. Especially in that field, that topic. There's a lot of people that's been following this for a long time, and you know, and I'm talking 75 years, that are not united on what's it all about, what's true, what's not true, and all that. And I think that's what's coming through here. That's a big problem. Where to focus instead? We have the Ace of Wands. We have the Ace of Wands. New creativity is what this is all. So we need a new way of probably looking at this. There are, and this is about new creative projects too. And the shadow, well, it's not shadow government so much as the military industrial hardware, which incorporates part of the shadow government. The military industrial hardware is the industrial realm, the builders of battleships and radar equipment and all that associated with the military. Okay? And it has not only been kept from us because the technology that has been back engineered, and then another time, some of this technology has just simply been handed over to them by beings or foreigners, strangers from other worlds, you know. Sometimes they need something tweaked. They don't think like we do. They don't have that creative vein that we have as human beings. So we are really quite useful to some of them. And we've helped them with their evolution of their own technology in that vein of it. So, yeah, we don't need petrol, and we haven't needed it for 70 years. So, and this is also about new creative projects, you know, in the vein of what we already have. The masses don't know about it, but the military-industrial complex does. And that involves part of the shadow government. The presidents have not been informed. I mean, not on a deep level. Some of them may have been. Jimmy Carter, he was threatened to keep his mouth shut after he got in office because he knew they were out there and he couldn't get anywhere. So anyway, that is what we need to focus on, is that new technology and being creative with it and getting ourselves off of petrol, you know. Oh, gee, you're going to break the trillionaire's heart? Don't care. I don't care. Let him be sad. You know. Oh, they got only 5 mansions to live in. Oh, my God. Please, lose me with that. Oh, what do we got here? Past experience to let go. And we've got the 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands is about a big ego. And it's about holding your ground and diligent work. But it's about holding our ground in the past. Because we're being asked to let go of that. Our big ego. Which comes to mind, do I have it right here? Speaking of the ego, Jimmy Carson, Forbidden Knowledge. Do I have it up here? No, and I just printed this out too. Okay. The ego. And this comes from the old Hebrew language. When we were given the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew language, it identified the ego as being what's referred to as evil. Okay? Because when you're letting your soul lead you, that ego's not kicking your butt, telling you what a loser you are. You'll never get anywhere like this. You got to take advantage of that one or this one, and hey, you know, maybe a lie here, you know. How about let's just cover that up with that is the ego. So, we're being told here that we need to lead with our soul. Yeah. We need to love our brothers and sisters, our soul brothers and sisters here on earth. And look out for not only ourselves, but for them. Your ego, well, it really don't give a flying patootie about your neighbor, your brother and sister that are souls to you. So that's what the 7 of Wands is telling us here. So, what are the oracle? What do the ETs have to say? Pleiadians? What messages are they giving us here? Okay. Because this is where we're going to clarify this. Okay, we got mirror reflection. Zeta Reticuli is the first card up. Message in the oracle. Okay. And then the Pleiadians, taking chances. Look at that beautiful whale. Get a little teary-eyed. Okay, now, where's my... Hold on just a second here. Did I leave it in here? No. Oh, here it is. Okay, I'm going to read from the book, The Message, Mirror Reflecting, Zeta Reticuli. And this is the card of the future. If you can see it down there, right there, see? Future, Zeta Reticuli, mirror reflection. All right. And this has to do with the Seven of Wands, letting go of our past experience. Okay, hold on just a second here. Okay. Here I go. One of the reasons for the fearful Zeta encounters humans had in the past was so we could look into the reflection they represent and see ourselves. They were a major force to help humans confront their species' fears. They show us ourselves. The full journey of human consciousness from fear to love and to ultimate reunification with the Source. You're asked to begin looking at your fears as a reflection of what you need to see. Don't look away. As you look fear in the eye, you can begin to see transformation, and that you have all the answers you need. Let fear transform into love as the Zetas did. Now I'm going to read the commentary with this. This card refers to the Zeta era in which their species' fears and challenges were behind them, and they became an enlightened species. Whenever we meet a true enlightened being, that being becomes a clear mirror in which we can see ourselves, the beautiful and the ugly. This is one of the gifts enlightened beings have to give us, because the Zetas as a species experienced and confronted their deepest fears and desperation and nearly did not survive. They were able to purge their addiction to polarity and separation, integrate their fears, and awaken. This suggests that you begin a spiritual process of truly confronting and healing your fears and allowing them to transform you. This process cannot be postponed indefinitely if you sincerely wish to evolve. Also, this card may be acknowledging your recent success with this process and that you have made a shift. If you're feeling a connection, it is also most likely acknowledging that you are connected with Zetas from this time stream. Go within and ask your higher self what, if anything, you need to confront, and then be willing to clearly see its reflection. This revelation and the subsequent healing that comes from this process can be deeply profound. Don't look away from the mirror reflection. How powerful is that? Yep. Okay, now, and this is perfect, taking chances. the Pleiadians. All right. Let me read what we've got here. Taking chances. Message from the Pleiadians. It says, you as a Pleiadian starseed have been built with a multi-sensory perception field that allows for you to sense subtle realities, doorways, and multiple entrances which give you glimpses into other timelines and possibilities for your life. As a starseed, with these abilities, you have less to lose when taking risks as a result with these sensory perception tools within. This card comes to remind that within yourself is a built-in knowing to sense the future and guide your way on a path of the greatest success and reward. Now is a keen opportunity to take a risk, take a chance, and move in the direction of your soul dreams. Know that rewards always involve risk, but these risks have been greatly reduced through the inner technology that is built into you as a Pleiadian starseed. We want to remind our star family on Earth that you can overcome fear and walk towards a life that you desire. Seek to enter the silence and explore what path you should take in this moment. Know all guidance will be truthful when one is attuned to their highest self, which is always readily available when requested. Now is a great time to take a chance and know that when you jump, you always have wings available to fly. Wow. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. We're all starseeds. Every one of us. The higher beings say from the Sirius star cluster. Same belief. Because the higher beings, the oldest beings, and this is what we're talking about. Pleiadians are much older than the Zeta Reticuli. Or the Anunnaki, if you get my drift. So, they're speaking to you as their star child. Okay, now, the next card we've got. I love that message. Okay. Useful past experience. That's what's being showed to us now. We have the Knight of Wands. Okay. It's about taking risk. Action is favored, is what they're telling us. It's enjoyable and an uncommitted affair. Because you see, they're here to teach us. They want us to evolve, to grow. See, let's see, I think the Sirius star system, so the beings there are even older than the Pleiadians. But they have their own identity. But they are soul brother and sister, and they recognize that. But they're not running interference and say, oh, you can't have this identity, or you can't be this or that. You be you, and I'll be me. Okay? And let's see where that evolution will carry you. to the highest heights. It'll carry you. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay. What to cultivate? We got the King of Wands. We have got 4 wands on the board. And that one, the wands are the suit of movement, swift movement, right? And creativity. More creative than any other in the deck. We're being asked to call upon our creativity. All right? And the king is an affectionate and passionate man. So we're being called inspiration, clarity, and possibly a new job. So, what to cultivate? Affection, passion, inspiration, clarity, and a new job. What will be our new job? Well, shutting down Petro. We have not needed it for 75 years, and it's holding us back. It's holding us down as a civilization. That's the message you were getting. That's the message I'm receiving. Next step. 2 of Wands. Another wand. The 6th wand in this 8-card deck. Or 8-card spread. So the 2 of Wands. Alright. 2s involves, this is the decision. 2s are about decisions. In any deck you look at, or any suit you look at, it's about decisions. Building a rewarding relationship. That's the next step. Beneficial guidance from others, from the Pleiadians, from the higher realm. Wow. Okay, and now I'm going to do the oracle cards again. It's time to do them again. Why am I... There we go, right there. Okay. Galactic right there. Okay. Going for a galactic pull on this. I'm going to shuffle these up a little bit. 2 of Wands. Our next step, the Pleiadians will provide us guidance for our next step. What could it be? The Pleiadians. Show us. Show us what our next step is. Our next step. Oh, wait a minute. I already pulled this. I had it. Well, good. Good. I already took care of that. Just a second here. All right. Sorry. I shouldn't. Call it a senior moment. It's okay. All right. Oh, okay. Our next step. We have deep polarity. Orient. Past. From our past. So we got to take care of something from our past here. And then the Pleiadians. Oh my God. Sacred union. They have a sacred union with us. Okay, I'm going to read from the book so we get the message. I'm just so glad that they had me do this. They guided me to do this. Okay, here we go. Okay. And this is deep polarity from the Orion past. Okay. It's old past. In recent times, the Orion civilization played out the deepest of polarity during a very dark time in their history. Many souls from Orion eventually came to Earth to heal this polarity through incarnations as humans. If you have pulled this card, then the Orion lifetime of yours still has some influence in your life today. These karmic patterns are ready to be released. Examine your natural human's tendency to polarize in thought and belief and ask the universe to help you heal this. Also know that this is a major issue for the entire planet at this time, and your healing affects the whole as well. Now the commentary. In ancient times, Lyrian civilizations, including Vega, expanded, creating the Orion colonies. The Orion civilization is known as the group within our galactic family that experienced the deepest polarity. These memories affect us on Earth, and many humans are still playing out the karma from Orion. The best pop culture reference is that of the movie Star Wars, in which there was a corrupt empire that attempted domination of planets and people through very similar methods, including the manipulation of consciousness and energy through psychic and metaphysical powers. Hold on just a second here. A little drink. Okay. Within the full spectrum of the experience of our galactic family, from unity to fragmentation to reintegration, this era in Orion was the furthest from unity and the deepest one of separation. It is most likely that you had experience in the Orion system during this dark time, and most likely still carry painful memories within you. It is very important not to repeat the patterns from Orion. Seek to embrace non-polarized thought here on Earth, for it will be one of the only paths towards integration and healing. Move beyond good and bad, right and wrong, or dark and light. Try to see every condition as an aspect of creation rather than seeing through eyes of separation or judgment. Remember the yin-yang symbol, dark within light, light within dark. Essentially, the universe is in perfect balance. It is only the human mind that creates polarity. This is an important understanding for the next step in human evolution. Now you remember recently what I said about the ego. It is the ego that maintains polarity. It is the ego. Okay. Now, after that said, sacred union. Message from the Pleiadians. Okay. Sacred union. Let me see what we got. We, the Pleiadians, see the energy of sex as a beautiful union for one to merge into the greater totality of the universe. These unions or partnerships don't simply procreate, which our society has elected to continue, but actually serve as a high form of energetic practice which expands one into the ultimate field of cosmic knowledge. Man, does that explain some stuff to me about me? I gotta make a note in my book. Notes. I'll continue. We have observed how sex on your planet has been abused and misused in many ways. Outdated forces have attempted to guide humanity astray from its natural expansive properties in order to impose a narrow, boxed-in pleasure model. But as the hues break free from previous cycle conditions and reclaim their universal awareness, they too will reclaim the way they view sex and enter into a higher awareness of its potency and unionship. The sacred union card arrives when you are being given the opportunity to reshape what sexuality represents to you and clear out any outdated cache of guilt and shame imposed on you through false religious or societal programs. Now is a good time to explore the sacredness of sexuality and engage in healthy practices to expand your soul awareness. In addition, this card can indicate that a romantic influence is near, or you are going to go deeper into your sacred partnership or begin a new journey. Use this time to honor your sacred temple. See yourself as holy and know that the energy of sexuality bursts planets and may be used for universal harmony. Man, you don't hear that in the Bible, do you? Sorry, I'll continue. Reclaim this sacred practice for the benefit of all future generations and proclaim, sex is beautiful. Sex is healthy. I open myself to sacred sexuality. I love it. Wow. That was just awesome. All right. Let me know in the comments what you think of this reading, because there'll be more. There'll be more coming. Okay. Last 2, 3. What happened here, Loretta? I've got an extra card laying down here. Take that down, because that wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, now we've got it. 8 cards. All right. Inner strength. We have the Hermit. We have the Hermit. Needing time alone. More independence. Seek counsel from wise ones. This is our inner strength. Because when we go for a walk, we commune with the higher realms, with the Pleiadians, the Syrians, the Holy of Holies. That's when we open. That's when we open. When we're lost in our walk and just the beauty of what surrounds us. That's when they come in. That's when they can download the most useful guidance for us. And to seek counseling from wise ones. When we're quiet we get this guidance. We need, if we're tripping up somewhere, seek guidance from someone wiser than yourself. That's what we're being told here. Now, outside help or advice, we've got the Six of Cups. So we've got, this is about old families, or old friends and family, reunions. Your life improves with that. Gives you renewed enthusiasm. And there's improved finances. So, outside help or advice. Maybe you've got an old friend or a family member that has advice or help for you that you haven't utilized, that will provide you with or help you along your journey with finding a renewed sense of enthusiasm, which will follow improved finances, you know. So, it's a general improvement overall. To seek your outside help. There's somebody you know. Whether it's an old friend or an old relative, someone in your sphere has got a helpful hand, a helpful thought, some type of embrace for your energy that will definitely help you along. Okay? They may even be aware of the others. The foreigners or strangers from another world that you're just now awakening to, that they've been aware. You know, so that'll help. Anyway. Wow. This has been, how long? Oh my goodness. Another hour. Just about an hour. So, if you're still with me, thank you so much. I really appreciate that you're spending your time with me, sharing your time with me. Remember, take care of yourself. Be your own best friend. Love yourself. Love the others. Be the light. Just be the light. It'll help you evolve and everyone that comes within your energy range, whether they like it or not. Okay, I want to thank you all. You take real good care of yourselves, okay? And you have a good day. Love y'all, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.